Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a powerful and transformative idea: the importance of letting go and embracing the journey of being happy alone. In a world that often pressures us to seek validation from others, we must learn that true happiness begins within ourselves. Being alone offers us the precious opportunity to explore who we truly are. It's a time for introspection, where we can uncover our passions, dreams, and values without external influence. When we let go of toxic relationships or unhealthy attachments, we reclaim our power. We become the architects of our own lives, making choices that align with our true selves. Learning to be happy alone teaches us resilience. We develop coping strategies, build emotional strength, and learn that we can face challenges independently. Happiness should not depend on another person. By cultivating a sense of independence, we learn to enjoy our own company and rely on ourselves for fulfillment. When we're comfortable being alone, we're better equipped to form healthier, more meaningful relationships. We enter connections from a place of fullness rather than neediness. Solitude allows us to practice mindfulness, to be present in the moment. We can appreciate the beauty around us, finding joy in the simple things that often go unnoticed. Happiness is not just about companionship, it's also about finding joy in our own hobbies, interests, and pursuits. Embracing solitude helps us reconnect with what we love. Learning to be happy alone empowers us to set boundaries. We become more discerning about who we let into our lives, choosing only those who uplift and inspire us. Time alone is a fertile ground for personal growth. We can invest in our education, skills, and self-care without distractions, nurturing our potential and expanding our horizons. Lastly, being happy alone encourages us to practice gratitude. We learn to appreciate our journey, the lessons we've encountered, and the unique path we walk. Self-discovery is a profound journey that each of us must embark upon, and it often begins in moments of solitude. In our fast-paced lives, we can easily lose touch with who we are, overshadowed by expectations and the noise of the world around us. But when we take the time to pause and reflect, we open ourselves to understanding our true essence. This journey is not always comfortable. It requires us to peel back the layers of our experiences, beliefs, and identities to reveal the core of our being. We might confront fears, insecurities, and even the parts of ourselves we've long hidden away. Yet this process is incredibly liberating. As we face these truths, we gain clarity about what truly matters to us. We discover our passions, our dreams, and our values, often realizing that they have been there all along, waiting for us to notice. Self-discovery invites us to embrace our uniqueness. It encourages us to celebrate our quirks and individuality rather than conforming to societal norms. We learn that our differences are not just acceptable but valuable. Each of us carries a unique story, a set of experiences that shape how we view the world. By honoring our own narratives, we enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. Moreover, this journey fosters a deep sense of self-compassion. As we uncover our strengths and weaknesses, we learn to treat ourselves with kindness. We become our own cheerleaders, recognizing that growth comes from both our triumphs and our failures. This self-compassion becomes a foundation for our relationships as we approach others with greater empathy and understanding. As we venture deeper into self-discovery, we often find that our desires and goals shift. What once seemed important may lose its significance, while new passions ignite within us. This evolution is not something to fear, it's a natural part of our growth. Embracing change allows us to align our lives more closely with who we are becoming. Ultimately, self-discovery is about empowerment. It equips us with the tools to make conscious choices, enabling us to live authentically. We learn to listen to our intuition, trusting ourselves to navigate life's challenges. This newfound confidence radiates outward, impacting not only our lives but also the lives of those we encounter. In essence, the journey of self-discovery is a lifelong process. It's a beautiful unfolding of who we are at our core. As we engage in this exploration, we cultivate a deeper connection to ourselves and the world, transforming not just our own lives, but also inspiring those around us to embark on their own journeys of discovery. So let's take the time to listen to our inner voices, to explore the depths of our souls, and to embrace the incredible journey of self-discovery that awaits us all. Empowerment is a beautiful and transformative concept, one that resonates deeply within each of us. It's about harnessing our inner strength and realizing the immense power we hold to shape our own lives. This journey begins with self-awareness, recognizing our capabilities, our dreams, and the unique gifts we bring to the world. When we empower ourselves, we shift from a mindset of limitation to one of possibility. It's about understanding that we are not defined by our circumstances, our pasts, or even the opinions of others. Instead, we have the ability to create our own narratives, to rise above challenges, and to carve out paths that reflect our true selves. This realization is a catalyst for change, sparking the courage to step outside our comfort zones. Empowerment also means taking responsibility for our choices. We learn that we are not just passive observers in our lives, we are active participants. Each decision we make, no matter how small, contributes to our growth and direction. This awareness allows us to break free from victimhood and embrace agency, transforming obstacles into opportunities for learning and growth. Moreover, empowerment is deeply intertwined with self-love. As we begin to appreciate ourselves, we cultivate a sense of worthiness. We recognize that we deserve happiness, fulfillment, and success. This self-love becomes the foundation for setting healthy boundaries, allowing us to protect our energy and prioritize our well-being. When we know our value, we are less likely to tolerate negativity or to settle for less than we deserve. As we empower ourselves, we also inspire those around us. Our journeys become beacons of hope and courage for others. By sharing our stories of triumph over adversity, we encourage others to embark on their own paths of empowerment. We create a ripple effect, fostering communities where individuals uplift one another, breaking cycles of doubt and limitation. Empowerment invites us to embrace our vulnerabilities as strengths. It teaches us that it's okay to be imperfect, that our struggles do not diminish our worth but rather enhance our resilience. In acknowledging our vulnerabilities, we open ourselves up to deeper connections with others, fostering authenticity and understanding. In the grand tapestry of life, empowerment is about embracing our voices. It encourages us to speak our truths, to advocate for ourselves, and to stand up for what we believe in. Our voices are powerful tools for change, not only in our lives, but also in the world around us. When we use them courageously, we contribute to a collective movement toward justice, equality, and compassion. Ultimately, empowerment is a lifelong journey, an ongoing process of growth and discovery. It requires us to continually assess our beliefs, to challenge societal norms, and to step into our greatness. As we walk this path, let us remember that empowerment is not just a destination, it's a way of being. It's about waking up each day with the intention to live authentically, to embrace our power, and to inspire others to do the same. In this beautiful dance of empowerment, we become the change we wish to see in the world, creating a legacy of strength, love, and possibility. Strengthening resilience is one of the most powerful journeys we can undertake. It's about cultivating the ability to bounce back from challenges, to rise after we've stumbled, and to face adversity with a spirit of determination and hope. Resilience is not merely about enduring, it's about thriving in the face of difficulty, transforming our struggles into stepping stones for growth. At the heart of resilience is a deep understanding that life is a series of ups and downs. We all encounter setbacks, disappointments, and moments of despair. However, it's our response to these challenges that defines our journey. When we embrace the idea that obstacles are opportunities for learning, we begin to see our experiences through a new lens. Each setback can teach us something valuable about ourselves and the world around us, helping us to develop a more profound wisdom. Strengthening our resilience starts with self-compassion. It's vital to treat ourselves with kindness during tough times. Instead of berating ourselves for mistakes or perceived failures, we must recognize that imperfection is part of being human. When we acknowledge our feelings, allowing ourselves to grieve, feel anger, or even experience joy amid hardship, we create space for healing. This compassion acts as a foundation upon which we can build our resilience. Another key aspect of resilience is cultivating a strong support system. We are not meant to navigate life alone. Surrounding ourselves with people who uplift, inspire, and challenge us can make all the difference. These connections provide a safety net, reminding us that we are loved and supported. Even when times get tough, it's important to foster relationships that encourage open dialogue, allowing us to share our struggles and triumphs without fear of judgment. Embracing a growth mindset also plays a crucial role in strengthening resilience. This perspective allows us to view challenges as opportunities for personal development. Rather than seeing failures as endpoints, we learn to see them as lessons that propel us forward. This mindset encourages us to be curious, to ask questions, and to explore new possibilities, transforming our approach to adversity. Additionally, resilience flourishes when we practice mindfulness. Being present in the moment allows us to navigate our thoughts and emotions with clarity. Mindfulness teaches us to observe our experiences without becoming overwhelmed by them, helping us to maintain perspective. Through practices like meditation, deep breathing, or simply taking a moment to appreciate our surroundings, we can cultivate a sense of calm even amidst chaos. Strengthening resilience also means setting goals, both big and small. These goals give us direction and purpose, helping us to focus our energy on what truly matters. As we achieve these goals, no matter how minor, we reinforce our belief in our abilities. Each success builds our confidence, proving to ourselves that we are capable of overcoming whatever life throws our way. In the journey of resilience, gratitude plays a transformative role. By actively recognizing the positives in our lives, even during difficult times, we shift our focus from what's lacking to what we have. This practice cultivates an attitude of appreciation that can uplift our spirits and provide motivation to keep moving forward. Ultimately, strengthening resilience is an ongoing process, a commitment to ourselves and our growth. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace change. As we nurture our resilience, we empower ourselves to face life's challenges with courage and grace. Remember, it's not about never falling, it's about getting back up, learning from our experiences, and emerging stronger than before. In this journey, we discover not only our strength, but also the incredible capacity of the human spirit to adapt, grow, and thrive against all odds. Fostering independence is a vital and empowering journey that allows us to step into our own strength and embrace the freedom that comes from self-sufficiency. Independence is not just about being able to do things alone, it's about understanding our own needs, desires, and values and having the confidence to act on them. This journey is transformative and begins with the realization that we have the power to shape our own lives. At the core of fostering independence is self-awareness. It's essential to take the time to explore who we are, what we want, and what truly fulfills us. This process of self-discovery enables us to differentiate between our own aspirations and the expectations imposed on us by others. When we connect deeply with our true selves, we begin to make choices that resonate with our authentic identity, allowing us to forge paths that reflect our unique journeys. Embracing independence also means learning to take responsibility for our choices. This requires courage and accountability. It's about recognizing that we hold the reins of our lives and each decision we make shapes our future. This sense of agency is incredibly liberating, as it empowers us to pursue our goals without relying on others for validation or approval. We learn that we can trust ourselves to navigate life's complexities, building a foundation of self-reliance. In fostering independence, it's crucial to cultivate resilience. Challenges will inevitably arise, but it's our response to these obstacles that truly matters. When we encounter setbacks, we can choose to view them as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. This mindset helps us build confidence in our ability to overcome difficulties, reinforcing our independence and encouraging us to keep moving forward. Moreover, independence is about setting healthy boundaries. It's essential to understand that saying no is not a sign of weakness, rather, it's an assertion of our own needs and priorities. By establishing boundaries, we protect our energy and ensure that we are nurturing ourselves as we pursue our goals. This act of self-care fosters independence, reminding us that we are worthy of respect and consideration. Fostering independence also involves developing practical skills. Whether it's learning to manage our finances, cooking for ourselves, or pursuing education, these skills equip us to navigate the world with confidence. Each new skill we acquire reinforces our ability to stand on our own, enhancing our sense of self-sufficiency. It's important to celebrate these milestones, no matter how small, as they contribute to our overall independence. Additionally, independence encourages us to seek out experiences that challenge us. Stepping out of our comfort zones is essential for growth. Whether it's traveling alone, trying a new hobby, or facing fears head-on, these experiences expand our horizons and deepen our understanding of ourselves. In these moments, we discover the incredible strength that lies within us, reinforcing our belief in our capabilities. Building a support system is also integral to fostering independence. While independence emphasizes self-sufficiency, it doesn't mean we have to go it alone. Surrounding ourselves with people who encourage our growth, respect our choices, and celebrate our achievements is essential. These connections provide a nurturing environment where we can thrive, reminding us that independence can coexist with meaningful relationships. Ultimately, fostering independence is an ongoing journey, a commitment to honoring our true selves and embracing our unique paths. It requires courage, patience, and a willingness to learn. As we nurture our independence, we empower ourselves to live authentically, to chase our dreams, and to create lives that resonate with our deepest values. In this beautiful dance of self-discovery and growth, we not only strengthen our own spirits but also inspire others to embrace their independence, creating a ripple effect of empowerment in the world around us. Building healthy relationships is one of the most enriching journeys we can embark on in our lives. These connections have the power to uplift us, challenge us, and help us grow in ways we never imagined. At the heart of any healthy relationship lies mutual respect, trust, and open communication. When we prioritize these elements, we create a foundation that allows our connections to flourish. The first step in building healthy relationships is understanding ourselves. Self-awareness is crucial. It helps us recognize our own needs, desires, and boundaries. When we have a clear sense of who we are, we can engage with others from a place of authenticity. This authenticity fosters deeper connections as it encourages those around us to be genuine as well. Healthy relationships thrive when both parties feel free to express their true selves without fear of judgment. Open communication is another cornerstone of healthy relationships. It's not just about talking, it's about listening too. We must cultivate the ability to share our thoughts and feelings honestly while also being receptive to the perspectives of others. This dialogue fosters understanding and allows us to navigate conflicts with grace. When we communicate openly, we create an environment where issues can be addressed before they escalate, reinforcing the bond between us. Trust is essential in any relationship. It is built over time through consistent actions and words. Trust requires vulnerability. It means showing up authentically and being reliable. When we trust others, we allow them to see us as we truly are, and in turn, we become more open to their authenticity. This mutual trust creates a safe space where both parties can thrive, knowing they have each other's backs. Setting and respecting boundaries is vital in nurturing healthy relationships. Boundaries help define what is acceptable and what is not. They allow us to protect our emotional and mental well-being while also showing respect for the needs of others. When we communicate our boundaries clearly and honor those of our partners, we establish a framework for a relationship that values both individuals' needs. Building healthy relationships also means embracing the idea of growth together. Relationships are not static, they evolve over time. As individuals grow and change, so too must the dynamics of our relationships. It's important to support each other's journeys, celebrating milestones and navigating challenges together. When we approach growth as a shared experience, we deepen our connection and foster resilience as a team. Another vital aspect of healthy relationships is practicing forgiveness. No one is perfect, and misunderstandings or mistakes will inevitably occur. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning negative behavior, it means choosing to release the burden of resentment. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the weight of past grievances, allowing love and understanding to take root in our connections. In our pursuit of healthy relationships, it's essential to surround ourselves with people who inspire us. We should seek out those who uplift our spirits, challenge us to grow, and share our values. These connections serve as a source of encouragement and positivity in our lives. When we build relationships with those who support our dreams and aspirations, we create an environment where everyone can thrive. Lastly, healthy relationships are built on gratitude and appreciation. Taking the time to express gratitude for one another reinforces the bond we share. Small gestures of kindness and acknowledgement go a long way in making others feel valued. When we cultivate an atmosphere of appreciation, we nurture a connection that can weather any storm. Ultimately, building healthy relationships is a continuous journey of discovery, growth, and love. It requires dedication, patience, and a commitment to nurturing the bonds we create. As we invest in these connections, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the well-being of those around us. Healthy relationships empower us to be our best selves, creating a ripple effect of positivity and connection in the world. Embrace this journey and watch as your relationships blossom into something truly extraordinary. Mindfulness and presence are powerful practices that can profoundly transform our lives. In a world filled with distractions and constant busyness, cultivating mindfulness allows us to reconnect with ourselves and the present moment. It invites us to step away from the chaos and truly experience life as it unfolds. When we embrace mindfulness, we learn to appreciate the richness of each moment, finding beauty and meaning in the here and now. At the core of mindfulness is awareness. It encourages us to pay attention to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. This awareness opens the door to self-discovery, revealing patterns in our behavior and thought processes that we may not have noticed before. When we become aware of our internal landscape, we can make conscious choices rather than reacting impulsively. This shift empowers us to navigate life with greater clarity and intention. Practicing mindfulness also helps us cultivate a sense of gratitude. When we focus on the present moment, we begin to notice the small joys that often go overlooked. The warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of a loved one, or the aroma of our favorite meal become opportunities for appreciation. By recognizing these simple pleasures, we foster a deeper sense of contentment and fulfillment, enriching our daily lives. Being present means fully engaging with our surroundings and the people in our lives. It invites us to put away our devices, silence our inner critic, and immerse ourselves in the moment. When we give our full attention to those we care about, we strengthen our connections and deepen our relationships. Presence allows us to listen with empathy and respond with love, creating a safe space for authentic communication. Mindfulness is also a powerful tool for managing stress and anxiety. By grounding ourselves in the present, we can break free from the cycle of worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and mindful observation help us anchor ourselves in the now. As we practice these techniques, we create a sense of calm amidst life's storms, enabling us to face challenges with greater resilience. Embracing mindfulness encourages us to let go of perfectionism. In a society that often equates busyness with productivity, we may feel pressured to constantly strive for more. However, mindfulness teaches us that it's okay to simply be. It reminds us that we don't have to have everything figured out or meet every expectation. Instead, we can embrace our imperfections and trust the journey we are on. Moreover, mindfulness enhances our ability to respond rather than react. When we practice being present, we create a pause between stimulus and response. This pause allows us to choose our reactions thoughtfully, leading to more constructive outcomes. Instead of getting caught up in anger or frustration, we can respond with compassion and understanding, fostering healthier interactions with others. Mindfulness also encourages us to cultivate self-compassion. It reminds us to treat ourselves with kindness, especially during challenging times. When we acknowledge our struggles without judgment, we create space for healing and growth. This self-compassion extends beyond ourselves. It enables us to approach others with greater empathy and understanding, strengthening our relationships. As we deepen our practice of mindfulness and presence, we may find ourselves more connected to the world around us. Nature becomes a source of inspiration, and we begin to appreciate the interconnectedness of all living things. The beauty of a sunset, the rustle of leaves, or the sound of rain becomes a reminder of the magic in everyday life. This connection fosters a sense of belonging and purpose, grounding us in our shared humanity. But ultimately, mindfulness and presence are lifelong practices that invite us to live fully and authentically. They require commitment, patience, and a willingness to embrace each moment as it comes. As we nurture these qualities, we unlock a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. By being mindful and present, we create a life filled with joy, connection, and meaning, allowing us to navigate the ebb and flow of life with grace and intention. So let us take a deep breath, anchor ourselves in the present, and savor the beautiful journey that unfolds before us. Rediscovering joy is a transformative journey that many of us yearn for in our busy, sometimes overwhelming lives. It invites us to step back and reconnect with the simple pleasures and profound moments that bring light to our days. In a world that often emphasizes productivity and achievement, we can lose sight of the little things that spark joy within us. This journey is about learning to embrace those moments, allowing joy to become an integral part of our daily experience. At the heart of rediscovering joy is the practice of gratitude. When we cultivate a mindset of appreciation, we begin to notice the beauty that surrounds us. It could be the laughter of a friend, the warmth of sunlight streaming through our window, or the comforting aroma of our favorite meal. Each of these moments holds the potential for joy if we take the time to truly acknowledge them. By keeping a gratitude journal or simply reflecting on our day, we can shift our focus from what's lacking to what we already have, nurturing a sense of fulfillment. Another essential aspect of rediscovering joy is embracing our passions. Life is too short to ignore the things that make our hearts sing. Whether it's painting, dancing, gardening, or reading, engaging in activities that ignite our enthusiasm fuels our spirit. When we make time for our passions, we create space for joy to flourish. It's important to remember that these activities don't have to be grand or time-consuming. Even small moments of creativity can bring immense joy into our lives. Rediscovering joy also means allowing ourselves to be present in each moment. Often we get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past, robbing us of the joy available right now. Practicing mindfulness helps us anchor ourselves in the present, enabling us to savor each experience fully. Whether it's enjoying a cup of tea, taking a walk in nature, or having a heartfelt conversation, being present allows us to immerse ourselves in the richness of life. Another powerful avenue for rediscovering joy is fostering connections with others. Relationships are a vital source of happiness, and nurturing our bonds with family and friends can significantly enhance our sense of joy. Sharing laughter, supporting one another through challenges, and creating shared memories deepens our connections and elevates our spirits. It's important to prioritize quality time with those we love, reminding us that joy is often amplified when shared. As we embark on this journey, it's essential to let go of perfectionism. Many of us hold ourselves to unattainable standards, which can overshadow the joy in our lives. Embracing the idea that it's okay to be imperfect frees us from the pressure to perform and allows us to enjoy life as it is. When we let go of the need for everything to be just right, we create room for spontaneity and delight. Rediscovering joy also invites us to explore new experiences. Stepping outside our comfort zones can reignite our sense of wonder and excitement. Whether it's trying a new hobby, traveling to a new place, or meeting new people, these experiences can awaken our inner child and remind us of the joy of discovery. Embracing novelty opens us up to possibilities and helps us break free from routines that may have become stale. Additionally, nurturing self-compassion is vital in this journey. It's easy to be our harshest critics, but treating ourselves with kindness and understanding can help us rediscover joy. When we practice self-compassion, we give ourselves permission to feel joy without guilt or judgment. We learn to celebrate our achievements, no matter how small, and recognize that we are deserving of happiness. Lastly, rediscovering joy is about making a conscious choice to prioritize happiness in our lives. This might mean setting aside time for self-care, engaging in activities that bring us joy, or simply allowing ourselves to rest. By intentionally choosing joy, we cultivate an environment where it can thrive. Ultimately, the journey of rediscovering joy is deeply personal and ever-evolving. It requires us to be open, curious, and willing to embrace life's imperfections. As we embark on this journey, we uncover the beauty of living authentically, celebrating each moment as it comes. Joy is not just a fleeting emotion, it's a state of being, an invitation to savor the richness of life. So let us open our hearts, embrace the present, and allow joy to illuminate our path forward. Setting boundaries is one of the most empowering actions we can take for our well-being and personal growth. It's about honoring ourselves and recognizing that we have the right to define what is acceptable in our lives. Boundaries serve as a protective barrier that helps us maintain our emotional health, foster healthy relationships, and ensure we are living in alignment with our values. When we learn to set boundaries, we create a foundation for a more fulfilling and balanced life. At the heart of setting boundaries is self-awareness. Understanding our needs, limits, and feelings is essential. When we take the time to reflect on what we truly desire and what makes us uncomfortable, we gain clarity about where our boundaries should lie. This process of self-discovery empowers us to communicate our needs effectively and assertively, allowing us to express our feelings without guilt or fear. One of the most significant aspects of setting boundaries is learning to say no. Many of us struggle with this simple word, fearing we might disappoint others or miss out on opportunities. However, saying no is a powerful form of self-care. It allows us to protect our time, energy, and emotional resources. When we say no to things that don't align with our values or drain our energy, we make space for what truly matters: relationships and activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. Setting boundaries also involves understanding that it's okay to prioritize ourselves. Self-care is not selfish, it's essential. When we fill our own cups first, we are better equipped to support others. This might mean taking time for ourselves, pursuing our passions, or simply resting when we need to recharge. By prioritizing our well-being, we model healthy behavior for those around us, showing them the importance of self-respect and care. In establishing boundaries, effective communication is key. It's vital to express our limits clearly and kindly. This involves not only stating what we need, but also being open to dialogue. When we communicate our boundaries, we create an opportunity for others to understand our perspective, fostering mutual respect and trust. It's important to approach these conversations with compassion, recognizing that setting boundaries is a gift to both ourselves and others. Another crucial element of boundary setting is the willingness to enforce those boundaries. It's not enough to simply articulate what we need, we must also follow through. This may involve making difficult decisions or facing uncomfortable conversations. But by standing firm in our boundaries, we demonstrate our commitment to our own well-being. It's a powerful message that says we value ourselves and our needs. I end the journey of setting boundaries. We may encounter resistance from others. Some may not understand or respect our limits, and that can be challenging. However, it's essential to remember that we cannot control how others respond. What we can control is our reaction. Remaining steadfast and gentle in our approach reinforces our boundaries, allowing us to navigate these situations with grace and confidence. Setting boundaries is not only about protecting ourselves, it also enhances our relationships. When we establish clear limits, we create healthier dynamics with others. Relationships thrive on respect, and when we communicate our needs, we encourage others to do the same. This fosters an environment where everyone feels valued and understood, strengthening the bonds we share. Additionally, boundaries can help us navigate the complexities of social media and technology. In an age where we are constantly bombarded with information and demands, it's vital to set limits around our online interactions. This might mean designating specific times for checking messages or taking breaks from social media altogether. By establishing these boundaries, we reclaim our time and mental space, allowing us to engage more meaningfully with the world around us. Ultimately, setting boundaries is a lifelong practice, one that requires patience and commitment. It's a journey of self-discovery, empowerment, and growth. As we learn to honor our needs and express our limits, we cultivate a deeper sense of self-respect and authenticity. We create lives that align with our true selves, filled with meaningful connections and experiences. In embracing the practice of setting boundaries, we step into our power. We learn that we are worthy of respect, love, and care. Boundaries are not walls that isolate us, they are the framework that allows us to thrive. So let us embrace this journey with courage, knowing that each boundary we set is a step toward a more fulfilling and balanced life. It's an invitation to live authentically, to nurture our well-being, and to create relationships that are rooted in mutual respect and understanding. Personal growth is a beautiful journey that each of us is on, whether we realize it or not. It's about evolving into the best version of ourselves, embracing change, and discovering our true potential. This journey requires us to step outside our comfort zones, confront our fears, and commit to lifelong learning. As we navigate this path, we uncover layers of strength, resilience, and wisdom that enrich our lives in profound ways. At the core of personal growth is self-awareness. Understanding who we are, our values, strengths, weaknesses, and dreams sets the foundation for meaningful change. When we take the time to reflect on our experiences, we gain clarity about what truly matters to us. This introspection invites us to ask tough questions and face our truths, which can be both liberating and challenging. Embracing this awareness allows us to make choices that align with our authentic selves. Embracing vulnerability is another crucial aspect of personal growth. It's easy to put up walls and protect ourselves from hurt. But true growth comes when we allow ourselves to be seen. Vulnerability invites connection, authenticity, and empathy. When we share our stories, struggles, and triumphs with others, we create a powerful bond that fosters understanding and support. In these moments of openness, we often discover that we are not alone in our experiences. Personal growth also thrives on the willingness to embrace change. Life is a series of transitions, and resisting change can hold us back. Instead, when we choose to embrace it, we open ourselves to new opportunities and perspectives. Change can be uncomfortable, but it often leads to profound growth. By letting go of old patterns and welcoming new experiences, we create space for transformation and renewal. Setting goals is another vital element in the pursuit of personal growth. Goals provide us with direction and purpose, motivating us to strive for our dreams. They serve as signposts along our journey, guiding us toward our aspirations. When we set specific, achievable goals, we create a roadmap for success. Celebrating our progress, no matter how small, reinforces our belief in ourselves and fuels our desire to keep moving forward. Moreover, cultivating a growth mindset is essential in this journey. This mindset encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for learning rather than as obstacles to avoid. When we embrace a growth mindset, we become more resilient in the face of setbacks. Instead of fearing failure, we learn to see it as a stepping stone towards success. This shift in perspective empowers us to take risks and explore new avenues, knowing that each experience contributes to our growth. Surrounding ourselves with supportive people also plays a crucial role in our personal development. The relationships we cultivate can either uplift us or hold us back. When we choose to engage with those who inspire, challenge, and encourage us, we create an environment that nurtures growth. These connections remind us that we are capable of achieving great things and provide us with the support we need during difficult times. In our pursuit of personal growth, self-compassion is key. It's easy to be our harshest critics, but treating ourselves with kindness is essential. When we encounter setbacks or face challenges, self-compassion allows us to acknowledge our struggles without judgment. It reminds us that growth is not a linear path that's filled with ups and downs. By being gentle with ourselves, we create an atmosphere conducive to healing and learning. Additionally, embracing lifelong learning is fundamental to personal growth. The world is a vast place filled with knowledge, experiences, and opportunities waiting to be explored. When we approach life with curiosity and a desire to learn, we open ourselves up to new perspectives and ideas. Whether through reading, taking courses, or engaging in meaningful conversations, every opportunity to learn enriches our journey and broadens our horizons. Ultimately, personal growth is a deeply rewarding journey that requires commitment, courage, and patience. It's about embracing who we are while striving to become who we wish to be. As we cultivate self-awareness, vulnerability, and resilience, we uncover our true potential and live more authentically. Each step we take, no matter how small, contributes to our growth and transformation. So let us honor this journey with open hearts and open minds. Let us embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and remain steadfast in our commitment to becoming the best versions of ourselves. Personal growth is not just a destination, it's a lifelong adventure, filled with possibilities and opportunities to shine. Embrace it, cherish it, and allow it to lead you to a life that is rich, meaningful, and full of joy. Cultivating gratitude is one of the most powerful practices we can embrace in our lives. It is about more than just saying thank you, it's a deep and transformative way of experiencing the world. When we intentionally focus on gratitude, we shift our perspective from what we lack to what we have, opening our hearts and minds to the abundance around us. This practice can enrich our lives, foster deeper connections, and create a profound sense of fulfillment. At the heart of cultivating gratitude is the recognition of the small joys and blessings that often go unnoticed. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to overlook the everyday moments that bring us happiness: a warm cup of coffee in the morning, a friend's smile, or the beauty of nature. By taking a moment to acknowledge these simple pleasures, we begin to train our minds to look for positivity, allowing gratitude to seep into our daily experiences. Keeping a gratitude journal is one of the most effective ways to cultivate this mindset. Each day, we can take a few moments to jot down what we are grateful for, no matter how small. This practice not only helps us reflect on our lives, but also creates a tangible record of our blessings. Over time, we begin to see patterns of joy and appreciation, reinforcing the positive aspects of our lives. This journal becomes a sanctuary of gratitude that we can return to whenever we need a reminder of the goodness in the world. Furthermore, gratitude is not just about recognizing the good, it's also about acknowledging the challenges that shape us. When we approach difficult experiences with gratitude, we can extract valuable lessons from them. Every setback can teach us resilience, compassion, and strength. By reframing our perspective to find gratitude in adversity, we empower ourselves to grow and evolve. This ability to see the silver lining transforms our struggles into stepping stones for personal development. Cultivating gratitude also deepens our relationships with others. When we express appreciation for the people in our lives, we strengthen those connections. A heartfelt thank you, a compliment, or simply acknowledging someone's effort can create ripples of positivity. When we openly share our gratitude, we inspire those around us to do the same, fostering an atmosphere of kindness and support. These small acts of appreciation have the power to uplift not just ourselves, but also our communities. Moreover, practicing gratitude encourages mindfulness. It brings us into the present moment, urging us to savor our experiences rather than rush through them. When we pause to appreciate what we have right now, we cultivate a sense of peace and contentment. This mindfulness allows us to fully engage with life, to be present with our feelings and thoughts. In this space, we find joy, even amidst chaos. It's important to remember that cultivating gratitude is a practice, not a destination. It requires consistency and intention. There will be days when it feels challenging to find things to be grateful for, especially during tough times. On those days, it's crucial to be gentle with ourselves. Even the act of acknowledging our feelings, whether they are joy, sadness, or frustration, is a form of gratitude. It reminds us that we are human, navigating this journey one step at a time. In addition, gratitude has a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. Studies have shown that regularly practicing gratitude can lead to increased levels of happiness and reduced symptoms of depression. When we focus on the positive aspects of our lives, we create a mental space that fosters optimism and resilience. Gratitude becomes a tool for transformation, helping us rewire our brains to see possibilities rather than limitations. Ultimately, cultivating gratitude is about embracing a mindset that celebrates life in all its forms. It invites us to find beauty in the mundane and joy in the ordinary. As we nurture this practice, we discover a deeper sense of connection to ourselves and the world around us. Gratitude becomes a lens through which we view our experiences, helping us navigate life with grace and appreciation. So let us commit to cultivating gratitude in our daily lives. Let us take a moment each day to reflect on our blessings, to express our appreciation to those we love, and to embrace the lessons life has to offer. By choosing gratitude, we choose joy, connection, and abundance. This journey transforms not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us, creating a ripple effect of positivity and hope. Embrace gratitude as a guiding principle, and watch as it illuminates your path, bringing warmth and joy to every step of your journey.